Hey, welcome back. It's Milton Daily Homes. My name is Chuck, and we're back with another fantastic episode. We got 15 homes on the list today, and let's get right to it, okay? So the first one up is 481 Pitfield, number 45, and it's at 247.9. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of this complex. I find it's a little bit more industrial looking than some of the stuff, let's say on Childs, more trees around, stuff like that. So, but this one looks really good. It's got hardwood floors. You know, it's a good setup here. Everything's open concept. They've opened the walls up here. And, you know, kitchen, again, those can be painted. You'd put the handles. It's got a gas stove, so there's some good stuff in here, okay? $272 is the maintenance fees. I don't know if the ceiling fan picture really does a lot for that room. Don't expect a huge room there. And then you've got some green space behind. The trees start to open up as you get into the backyard. So overall, this one's well put together. 247.9 is definitely, I think, the right ballpark for it. And you got a finished basement. The big competitive advantage with this one is you get 4 bedrooms, okay? Even if they're a little bit smaller, if you look at the size of the rooms, 9.28 by 8.10, that was the ceiling fan room shot. It's not a huge room, okay? But overall, the house has some good size. Okay, so Wilmot is the next one at 329. Excuse me, it's got a good defined entryway, and you've got some hardwood floors, kind of a long, narrow thing. It sort of bends around. That's the front door right there. It bends around, then the kitchen is just off to the right there. There it is. They've got some pears, almost as good as green apples, but it looks very, very nice inside. Good job on the presentation on this one here. Nice sized yard. It's 100 feet deep at 329. I like it a lot. Now Pettigrew is the next one at 367. It's a semi-detached, and this one will be a little bit tougher. It's got a wider lot. It's 41 feet wide by 100 deep, right on the corner of Pettigrew, and probably the yeah, so probably Charlton, probably right where it comes in. By the way, Charlton, great name for a street. This one is a bank sale, okay? So really, there's nothing that wows you when you look in. Appliances are gone. So the two things I talk about bank sales on this on Milton Daily Homes episodes. Two things to know about them. Number one, if the owner comes back and ends up having the money for the home, then what'll happen is they get the home back. Even if you've entered into a contractual obligation to buy the home, let's say September 31st is your moving day. If they come up with the money September 30th, you're out of luck, okay? So you don't get the home anymore. And the other thing is that it's as-is condition. They don't warranty anything about the house. You take it. If there's a problem when you move in, tough luck. Not really the bank's fault. They're not in the business of loose ends, okay? So there you go. That one I'm not a big fan of. I think that the street's good. It's on the good side of Pettigrew. It's just not wowing you. It doesn't even have appliances. So Fitzgerald is at 369. It's 3-bedroom, 3-washroom. You've got a 93-foot lot, and you've got some hardwood floors in here, about 1,800 square feet. This one would be much more likely to attract a buyer, depending on how it looks. Wait for the pictures on it. Dills Crescent is at 369. Now we're talking about detached at 369. Actually, what it is, the right definition is it's a link home, because the side of the home here is, so underneath the ground is joined to the other house. Now, 4-bedroom detached is even better at 369. So there's a lot of good stuff going on. You walk in the front door, that's the first thing you see right here, a long room. You walk into the kitchen, and then right at the back of the house, you've got a nice open family room here. So it's a good layout. There's lots of space here. I think this one's about 1,800 square feet. They've done some, it looks like a chair rail, and they've painted here. The red, I don't think is going to excite too many people. You got 3 bedrooms there and a good-sized piece of land, 105 deep. So there you go, 369. This one's going to go like crazy. It's a great detached home. Now Wilson kind of looks like, it almost looks like one home that, and there's another home right beside it, but if you actually take the front view, I took it on Google Maps, there it is there. So it kind of looks like 2 homes that got jammed together. It's a side split, and you know, it's a corner lot, so usually with corners is you don't necessarily have a backyard. It's like you have kind of a side yard. This one's fenced here. It's just a chain link fence. No pictures yet. At 399, 3-bedroom, 2-washroom. Side splits do have a lot of space. I don't know about this one. It really depends on the pictures. I'll tell you, it has to look pretty good. I think if they're going to get that money. So 938 Yates is at 419, 4-bedroom, 3-washroom. It's a partly finished basement, 36 by 89, and it doesn't really give a lot of information in here. Mayberry model, lots of upgrades. 9-foot ceilings on the Mayberry look outstanding. Okay, so you've got 4 bedrooms upstairs. They're not huge though, and but it looks like they've done a really good job, and they partly finished the basement. That basement could be the tipping point that's going to get them the money there. Okay, so Scott is I think it's about 1,800 square feet. It's on Scott, and I talk about Scott as being a very busy street, tough one to sell. Okay, this one's been for sale for a while. The agent's the one that's selling it, off and on the market. I think you can judge the strength of a realtor's marketing and their experience and their ability to sell real estate by how they sell their own house. Okay, so there you go. I mean, it's it's one of those things that it's very interesting when you interview an agent. It might be a question to ask: is how long does it take you to sell your house? Your last house you had to sell, how long did that take? Hardwood floors here. You've got some ceramic backsplash. It looks like a nice tile here. Stainless steel appliances, and a little bit dark in the bedrooms, a little bit hard to see stuff. And so there it is. Looks like there's some space there on the side, which can be a very nice thing. 4 bedrooms on this one, and yeah, it's okay. I think I would probably choose. There's a lot of Mattamy homes right now hovering around the 420 range that I think offer, if nothing else, a bit of a quieter street. Hepburn is at 459. It's a Sterling model, so it's between 2,200 square feet, 4-bedroom, 3-washroom, and you've got a little bit more orangey than most people like in terms of flooring. That room, I'm not sure where that is. That could be the front living room, actually. I think that's where we're looking at. Kitchen, got some pot lights, got some moldings above the cabinets, backsplash, all the rest. It's in very good shape. It looks like it's very clean, very tidy, and yeah, it's a good solid pick at 459. Definitely not the deal century, but I think that it definitely has some nice stuff going for it. At 459 is where you start to see the double garage homes, which can tend to sort of narrow out your audience if you've only got a single. So Willett has a double garage. It doesn't. You can't see it from this angle here, but it absolutely does. 494.9. It's a 4-bedroom, 3-washroom. This would be a very different layout. I can't say I've ever seen this home before. I've seen some corner lots like this one, but that's probably a good angle right there. You see the kitchen, living, got some dining over there, which could be a family room. You got the mismatched appliances, which can, what I always say to people is that if you look at it from a return on investment, nothing beats the impression you can give in a kitchen with matching appliances. Okay, red apples here, so again a bit of a remix on the winning formula, but yeah, for the double garage on this one here on the corner of Willett, it might be Willett and Scott, I don't know exactly where that is on the corner of. Immediate possession. With the double garage, it could push it up. We got to see how big it is. I don't know the square footage on it. Okay, so Jelinek or Jelinek is the next one, 498, 425. It's just below the Heathwood development over in Milton Trails. 4-bedroom, 4-washroom, unfinished basement. Very nice inside. Hardwood floors, big kitchen there. Again, the mismatch. I pay attention, guys. And then that opens up to the family room. So kind of nice that you can see stuff right from the kitchen. If you're working in the kitchen, you've got the ability to sort of check out the kids if they're playing around. Hardwood upstairs, double car garage. Depending on the size of this one, it says they've put a premium lot in. It looks like they've got a loft on the second floor plus 4 bedrooms. I would guess it's at least 2,500 square feet, and they could be in the zone. I think there's definitely a lot of value here with what you get inside the home. So the premium lot, it's on the east side of Jelinek, so I don't even know if there's a little sort of creek, little green space that they're backing onto. If that's the case, very nice. Stern, okay, so now we've got a Tothberg, 3331 square feet, absolutely magnificent layout. I think in 06 or 05 it was voted as the Greater Toronto Home Builders Association Model of the Year. It's a really great layout. 4 bedrooms plus a den upstairs, which you could convert pretty easily to a 5th bedroom. They've got some nice landscaping here. You've got interlock on the driveway. beautiful door inserts. I mean, the home itself, when you're asking 729, you gotta have the goods inside. You definitely have to be well into the 3,000 square feet. You gotta have outstanding upgrades, and the thing that this doesn't have is a really premium lot. You know, to get the 729, the highest sale ever in the neighborhood was 750 on a premium lot. Second highest sale was 740 on a premium lot. So, and they were gorgeous too, and they were 3,800 square feet. So this at 33 might be a bit of a challenge, okay, even though it's gorgeous. I'm just saying, do they have a chance at 7? Yeah, they do. Probably in the lower 7s though, I mean, in my opinion, from what I'm seeing here. But it's a great house. It's an awesome layout. 200,000 worth of upgrades, and 9-foot ceilings on the main and second floor is just outstanding. Okay, so conservation's the next one at 879, a 4-bedroom plus 1. And if there's such a thing as a good deal at 879, I think this is it. 8 acres, you got a renovated kitchen. Okay, you've got a gorgeous sunroom here. So you got lots of land, you got some nice architectural features. Indoor, I don't know if that's a hot tub or little sort of like a little swimming training thing, but either way, it's great. Look at that basement, outstanding stuff. You got good privacy with the trees, and you're in a location that's really not far from the highway and from the city and everything else. Big fan of this one. I like it a lot. Appleby is at 998, and again, I don't feel as good about this one. It's 20 acres, but really, once in my eyes, once you get beyond about 5 or 6 acres, how much more do you need? You know, so this one is a 3-bedroom, 2-washroom, a lot smaller. Okay, so the outside doesn't blow you away, but I think inside the windows are just beautiful. They look outstanding. You got a lot of land here, nice little deck to sit on. That could be stables of some sort. And inside the house, you got a big open concept, vaulted ceilings, invisible stairs. Nice, very nice. Okay, I'd still take the other one, but it doesn't mean this one isn't good. So the last one is Pineview. It's at 2.1 million. It's in Campbellville, and it's a 4+1. You got a 6-bedroom home, finished walkout. You got 6.48 acres. When you look at the lot on this one, it's 71 feet wide. When you've got a triple car garage, it could be detached. It says it's attached, in-ground pool, but it's 10 times as long as it is wide. So it's a very narrow strip of land. It's still 6 acres, but most people on the 6 acres, they like to have wide, so you got some separation from the neighbors there too. So again, without seeing pictures, it's hard to really get an impression of this one. But yeah, definitely a nice winding long drive. So the long is going to give you some privacy from the road there too. So definitely wait for the pictures on this one. Anything even close to $1 million and over, you got to see it in person. Okay, so that's our list. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you tomorrow on the flip side. Okay, have a great day. Bye.